Hello universe, my name is Ricky, finalist to represent the Netherlands for Miss Universe 2023. I hope y'all had a wonderful Pride Month. For this Pride Month, Miss Universe asked us to describe ourselves in one word. The word I'm choosing is victory.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, being smug about these things is something I like to avoid. You know, I don't want to be that guy, but maybe, just maybe, going woke might actually make you go broke in some way, shape or form. Who could have seen that one coming? Miss Universe has become really inclusive recently, as we've all probably seen. They've shown the world how progressive something can be. I mean, they were just taken over by a guy who identifies as a woman and gave us this speech I think a lot of us are familiar with.
The Miss Universe organization from now on is going to be ran by women, owned by trans women, for all women.
Yeah, so it's for all women, but what is?
All women.
Well, they certainly don't know, and the owner of this organization kind of emphasizes that point, right? But we recently saw as well Miss Netherlands 2023 being crowned, Miss Portugal 2023 being crowned, and both of them were dudes. Yes, they were men identifying as women. Very stunning, very brave, very with the times. The times we now live in, of course, are left is right, up is down. I'm losing my mind, and common sense is hard to find. But recently, this company has entered some financial problems, and they have now filed for bankruptcy. Wow. The Telegraph report, owners of Miss Universe file for bankruptcy just a year after buying the brand. The pageant has been moving towards inclusivity, welcoming trans women as well as mothers and married women as competitors. The Thai owner of the Miss Universe pageant has filed for bankruptcy a year after buying the pageant and pushing to make it more inclusive. JKN Global Group purchased Miss Universe, which was co-owned by Donald Trump from 1996 to 2015 for $20 million in 2022. Under the group's ownership, the pageant has permitted mothers and married women to participate in the contest for the first time from this year, as well as transgender women. Funding for JKN's purchase was raised through bonds, but the Bangkok-listed firm has since loaded up on debt and on September 1st missed a repayment deadline of around $12 million. The company's chief executive, Ann Yakapon Yakajutib, is a transgender woman who has aimed to expand JKN's broadcasting rights business and driven the push for more inclusivity. We will adopt a new concept, one universe, in which opportunities to participate in the competition will be given also to trans women and married women, and fairness in the contest judging will be ensured, Mr. Yakajutib told the Bangkok Post last November. This will be the world's first beauty contest with real gender equality and inclusion. JKN, whose share price has fallen by more than 80% in the last year, wow, it seems like going inclusive isn't going too well, is it? Said it will try to resolve the liquidity problem it is facing by restructuring its debt. It insisted this week that it can continue its operation while being under the rehabilitation plan, though unnamed sources told the Nikkei Asia newspaper that the event could be discontinued or transferred to another firm during the restructuring process.
The organization behind Miss Universe has filed for bankruptcy here in Thailand. So JKN Global Group, the Thai media company owning the Miss Universe brand, announced its bankruptcy filing to address a liquidity crisis 2 months after failing to repay $12 million in bonds. The company, led by media mogul and transgender rights activist Ann Jakapong Jakrojatatip, acquired Miss Universe in 2022 for $20 million from former U.S. President Donald Trump. To tackle its financial issues, JKN's board decided to submit a business rehabilitation plan to Thailand's bankruptcy court, aiming to legally resolve the liquidity problem and protect stakeholders. Despite this, JKN will continue operations under the plan, even as its share price plummeted nearly 80% over the past year, dropping to 0.77 bahts. Whoa.
Whoa.
Can you believe that is a stock price? Like
0.77 baht.
They don't even have coins that small, do they?
No wonder they're filing for bankruptcy.
Wow, what a shame, right? It's almost like nobody saw it coming. Maybe not right now, you know, I'm actually surprised it happened this quickly, but in the next few years, I certainly thought to myself, there's no way it could sustain itself. And this next line really does fit the name, Miss Universe, because when you try and test the universe and bend the reality we live in, more often than not, it rebounds back in your face. Now, that clip did get one thing wrong. I don't think Trump sold it to this current company. He sold it back in 2015 to another company who then sold it to this current company in 2022. But in all, it doesn't look good for Miss Universe. When you shove inclusivity down people's throats, This is just what happens. You end up losing money. We've seen it with many companies. You know, you only have to think of Bud Light and the amount of money they've lost. They haven't filed for bankruptcy, but they've lost billions. So much so, they're now signing deals with the UFC to try and bring back some older customers. It's one thing when you tell people everybody must accept how somebody identifies. You know, if a man identifies as a woman, you must accept it. No questions asked. Or if a woman identifies as a man, XYZ. But it's another thing when those men get entered into women's competitions that are strictly for actual women and they end up winning. That is an insult to everybody, because the more inches people give, the more miles these people then take. They constantly slap everybody in the face with progressiveness, inclusivity, woke culture, and they expect no consequences for it. They're all laughing, they think it's stunning, brave, but in the end, you know, consequences do come around when you do act in that way.
Ricky!
My name is Ricky, finalist to represent the Netherlands for Miss Universe 2023. I hope y'all had a wonderful Pride Month. For this Pride Month, Miss Universe asked us to describe ourselves in one word. The word I'm choosing is victory. Because as a little boy, I conquered all the things that came through my path. And look at me now, standing here as a strong, empowering, and confident trans woman. Love is love. Be who you want to be. And never forget, always celebrate your pride.
Not only when we see these men winning these competitions do we laugh and think it's an absolute joke, which also, by the way, I don't know how the women at these events don't feel so insulted. You know, they might do inside, but on the outside, they sit there and they laugh and they clap. We also get so tired and so bored of it, and we think to ourselves, well, how can this be a serious competition now? It's not a serious competition. They're breaking the rules and flipping them on their head. So much so to the point it doesn't even make any sense. I think people should probably start their own pageant or something. You know, maybe something we can all take seriously that is based in truth, reality, common sense. Not the other way around. But leave your thoughts down below on this one. Ladies and gentlemen, what are your thoughts firstly on men winning these competitions? And secondly, obviously the company facing bankruptcy. I'd like to know. If you have also enjoyed them, please for me, make sure to leave a like rating. If you're new, hit that subscribe button and turn on bell notifications so you never miss a video. Share this video. But until next time, until tomorrow, it has been your boy JD. Have a great day, stay safe, and I'm out. Peace.